Hi, my name's Jules. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm the Dawdling writer, and here is one of my obsessions that I procrastinate with: stationery. I managed to get several packages from Notebook Therapy. They took 3 weeks in total to arrive. They came in 3 different boxes. Today is going to be part 1 of 2. And I'm going to go over the stamp set that I bought and the washi tape that I bought. I love washi tape. I have far too much of it, but today's is just the ones from Notebook Therapy. So here we have the Moonlit Spells stamp set. They are lovely wooden stamps for the backing, and then the front is the rubber stamp that we all know and love from our childhood days of stamping away on every surface possible. So I went ahead and I labeled each one of my pages for each particular item from Notebook Therapy. That way I knew from my swatches and my testing stamps exactly where these came from. This is a habit that I'm trying to get into, to know where I am getting all of my supplies from. So the first little stamp is a vase with some flowers in it. It makes a lovely little tall and skinny design. And then the second one is sort of like this open wreath of flowers. And then the third is it says Moonlit Spells and then Ex Libra on the bottom. It has a lovely little crescent moon and details. And my first stamp didn't satisfy me. I needed it to be a little darker. So I did it again. Third stamp is Be Open to the Universe with a little open palm and a heart. Fourth stamp is the Moon Phases. And I have to tell you, this is one of the reasons why I bought this set. And then there's this really cute moth that has a star and moon in between or on his wings. And then the third is like a little book, or the next one is like a little book plate. It could also really serve for a little short quote for your day, has little details in the corner. This next one is script, and it is, if I can, it is cursive, and it is Moonlight, Shine Bright on Me, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. Then the next one is a little row of leaves with some flowers in it. Here I am showing you that not all of the wooden blocks are perfect. They do have some defects. This particular stamp is of the different moon phases and descriptors of each one of them. And here again, I was not quite satisfied with the darkness. Then we have the upturned crescent moon, horned moon, I believe is what that's sometimes called, with some detailing on the side. And then we have another little crescent moon and star. And this one is sort of designed to look like a tarot emblem. And I just kind of wanted to see what it looked like upside down, so I did it upside down. There are a total of 13 stamps in this collection. And I tried to zoom in a little bit, but there we go. So matching the same theme, there is the Moonlit Spells washi tape. So they have several different designs. This first one has that sort of vine pattern with flowers in it, but the flowers are sort of like light purple. The moon and other floral touches are silver and metallic, almost holographic to some regard when you catch them in the right light. Then the next tape, the first tape is transparent and sort of vinyl feeling. The rest of the tapes in this particular collection are more paper feel, which is what I'm used to with washi tape. So this one is much more of a cream base and has the moon phases as well as some other designs like candles and reminders for self-care. This one has several different designs that would be good for sort of like weekday headers in your bullet journal. Several of them dealing with moon phases or manifesting in particular moons. and I messed up and I almost pulled it off the paper, but it was fine. So I wanted to make sure I saw the full breadth of options before the repetition began. And then we have a much skinnier tape, which is just sort of like a wandering moth's flight pattern and crescent moons, also in sort of that metallic silver on the black background. And then again with the metallic on black is the moon phases with the same little lunar and star moths to either side of the phases. And then we have the round stickers. And there are quite a few of these, and each of them has a little different design. But you have candle, crescent moon, tarot cards, some other crescent moon options, a black cat, a spell book, flowers and moon, or florals and moon, and just there's a wealth of options here, and I love them all. And they each do have a touch of that metallic silver as well. So these are all of the washi patterns and stickers for the Moonlit Spells tape. Then a companion to that is the Moonlit Blush set. And this is much more of a pink to peach and purple theme. And this particular collection has two of those tapes that are more vinyl feel and have that transparent background. So the first one that we have is the wide of the two transparent. And these have quite a few different designs, including several tarot designs, astrological, and it's just really quite fascinating. The color palette on this one is interesting because it is a little bit more towards the red and orange side of peach than I was expecting once I pulled it. But it could also be because my paper is more to the cream side of things. It's not a pure white paper, but it does show up very sort of reddy orange in those moons, but I still love it. So here's what it looks like a little bit closer. There are metallic touches on it as well, and this is more of a rose gold or copper metallic. And then we have the wide of the more papery feel washi tape. And you have this mountain and starscape theme. And again, this is too wide for my A5 size, or too long to go all the way across, really. Before the pattern kind of begins to repeat. So I once again did this where I cut and made two shorter strips, which I'm glad that I wound up doing this because I wound up using the opposite side page for something else. This is the other thin, more vinyl, and it has a repeating pattern of crystals, solid and transparent, with again that metallic. Then we have a lavender purple with sort of cream designs of that upturned moon, as well as the sort of just some of the geometric designs and florals, leaf, and it's really pretty. And then we have a slightly more peach watercolor design with, again, the metallic sort of coppery to rose gold colored metallic. So this is the Moonlit Blush set, again with two transparents, and the rest are the more papery feel. Then we have the Sakura Journey collection, and this is a bigger collection, and it came with 3 extra sticker pages. And I love the little stamp, like old-time stamp detailing on the edge of some of these. And of course I managed to pick all of these up upside down. but they have a gold metallic for this set. And this is actually the set that I used. Here's the all 10 of the Sakura Journey washi tapes. But I wound up using this particular set as my July themes in both of my planners, both my planner and my bullet journal. And so this one is sort of like a lavender blue, almost periwinkle colored sky with cherry blossom mountain ranges, as well as moons, of course, because of Suki, and cherry blossoms in the sky, as well as falling stars. It's very cute. I love it. And then we have this very light cream with some sort of like stationery and cherry blossom combined. But these are, again, sort of like these short little pieces that are the right size for like a goal setting, or for like where you want to put Monday or an appointment. And because it is the slightly more papery feel to the washi tape, that means that it is easier to write on with certain markers and pens. Not with everything, but with certain ones. And so I can easily fit 2 of the design on each half page, or each page, for a total of 4, and then we have 1 left over. So these would be great for Monday through Fridays, if you wanted to decorate with one particular theme. And then we have another strip that is very similar, but it has different realistic looking, I think they're taken from photographs, just up close photos of actual cherry blossoms. And so again, I can fit 4 across, and then I have 1 of the designs left over. So I added that in the space above. So these are the first 3 designs from the Sakura Journey set. Next is one of the more vinyl, and it's not quite transparent this time because it does have a color. It is a pink background, pink watercolor background with cherry blossoms in the metallic and in the watercolor as well underneath it. So it's just sort of like layering cherry blossoms all over the place. It's wonderful. Next is a different type of washi tape than I had encountered before. Here's the close-up of the transparent, but here's the one where it's actually cut around the shape of the flowers. They're all connected, but the edge is more ruffled to go follow the edge of the flowers. It's quite nice. Here are the next 5 in this collection. Just kind of quick overview of them. And then we have another skinny one. And this is a vine with cherry blossoms on it. And the vine part is metallic. And again, the metallics with this set is gold. Whereas with the Moonlit Blush, it is more coppery or rose gold. And with the Moonlit Spells, it is silver. This is the next tape, and it is again that vinyl material, but this one has a much more blue tone underneath. And you can actually see the branches with the cherry blossoms. So it's very much like seeing the blue sky, and you have a couple of birds and moons visible in the sky. The next pattern is again like the ones that we had noted previously, which are that there are several different designs that would be good for days of the week, but these are much more patterned. Sort of like gingham, I guess, checks and squares, and each of them have cherry blossoms on them, in either just white or pink, and occasionally some variations, but they're very cute, and they do add a little bit of variety. And if you love gingham, this is definitely, or these sort of old-fashioned, I don't know, picnic sort of blanket vibes. These are very fun for that. Okay, and next, this one is actually a roll of stickers, and you can see that they are kind of difficult to get off. I had to resort to prying each one off with my little knife. But you have several varieties of shapes and colors with just sakuras, cherry blossoms, and they're adorable. I love these. These are so cute. And here's my favorite out of this whole batch. These look like little postage stamps. Now you can't actually use them as postage stamps, but they are so stinking cute. I love them, and it's so fun to just like cut through that perforation. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a tactile thing, but I love it. So each of these has this same sort of blue to pink gradient, or blue to pink theme. You have again that metallic embellishments with the gold metallic, and so you have views from the mountains or just a cherry blossom branch or lots of cherry blossoms. You can have occasionally the moon or birds in them. They're very cute, and there are 7 of them in total, so you can have one for each day of the week, not just 5. You actually get 7, which is fantastic, and these are so cute. So anyway, there are 10 total tapes in this collection, and I went back and just double checked and made sure that I had my counts correct for the Moonlit Blush and the Moonlit Spells. So with Moonlit Spells, you get 5 tapes and 1 roll of stickers. And the Moonlit Blush, you get 5 tapes. And then with the Sakura, you get 10. Here are the little postage stamp stickers, and they are so freaking cute. I love them. Next, we have the Maple Dreams collection. So again, it's a larger collection, and it came with 3 sticker sheets. And this one is kind of a combo of mushrooms and foxes. Mushrooms, foxes, and deer. That's sort of like the main themes in this particular box. So this is one of the more vinyl tapes, vinyl with transparent background. And you have a variety of images that make it look like an old scrapbook, where you have definitions of fungus or fungi, and you have lots of different little field notes for mushrooms and some fall colors. And it's just such a nice wide variety of things. And the color scheme for this is, again, fantastic, ranging from creams to oranges to bright reds, and it's just, I love this. So we have some berries as well. Berries and mushrooms and leaves and all the good things. So here's one of the other transparent ones. It's again more of a regular sized one, but this is just lots of different mushrooms, and they are so cute. Here they are a little bit closer, and you again have gold metallic accents here. Here is a skinny transparent, and the foliage on here has, instead of pink with the cherry blossoms, you have bright orange with the fall leaves. Then this one is a bit of an interesting one. This is actually a time marker or time tracker, but it is only the evening hours. So it's kind of interesting like that. But I'm a night owl, so I don't mind it. But it would be meant to go vertically along the edge of your planner to give you a little bit more space. So I did cut it off about midway through the design pattern, in between the hourly markers, so that I have some decoration on either side of the time, but it's very cute. So we have this nice warm brown, and the sort of white is more of a cream color. Then we have one of these interesting sort of like 5 space designs, but because the ginkgo leaf is sort of resting in the middle of 2 of the different patterns, it's a little harder to cut or to get a clear delineation between different sections. So this one may not be as useful for making clear differences between your Monday through Fridays. But on the other hand, that just means that it could be run down an entire strip of your journal. And you don't have to worry about whether or not it's a Monday through Friday design. But ginkgo leaves are some of my favorite shaped leaves. I don't know why, they're just so cute. I like a lot of things that I think are cute. So pardon me for saying it all the time. But it is a very nice design, and you again have sort of like warm cream colors, and then the gold ginkgo leaf sort of you have a little bit of yellow to gold, but you have a little bit of yellow to green, but also yellow to orange variations in these ginkgo leaves, which is nice because you get a little bit of color variety. So if you are picking color themes for your writing pens, you have a little bit more options. Okay, give you a little closer look at these. So again, we have a little bit of that tie-in with that sort of checker or gingham look. Here are the next 5. All right, and this one is very much an orange theme. It has sort of like birch trees with foxes in all kinds of different playing motions. I tried to zoom in a little bit, but I think I made that a little more out of focus than I wanted. So apologies there. I will try to give you a better close-up look in just a little bit. The next one is a fall foliage. It is on a paler cream background, and it has lots of maple leaves because this is the Maple Dream collection. So here we go. Here's the foxes. You can kind of see them a little bit better. And then there are the leaves. Next is, again with that pale cream background, you have fawns and foliage. Lots of berries as well. But this one is a little bit more busier of a washi tape than even the fall leaves with the maple that we had just done. So if you like lots of little things to attract your attention, this one is definitely a favorite. But the fawns are really cute. Okay, and here we have another sticker roll, just like we had with the cherry blossoms, but these are all maple leaves. And all in that bright orange to green shading. Orangey, greenish, brownish, all the colors. And then here we have another one of my favorite little stamp stickers. Again, love these. These are all mushroom themed. So we have one with a little fat cap. We've got a crowd of little red ones. A pair of tall skinny ones until you get to the top. And these are fun too because again they have that metallic accent. And you can see how these stickers tie in with the transparent washi tape that we did at the very beginning of this collection. And so it's a very nice tie-in if you want to use several of these or all of these in a month spread or tie-in just a few together. So again, this is a 10 tape collection. And you can watch me put them away. No. I have not entirely mastered where exactly to cut. But here are the 3 sticker sheets again. Put those away along with the ones that I had not put away from Sakura Journey. Alright, and because this is getting extremely long, the next part is going to be part 2, and it's going to be out tomorrow at 10 a.m., and that's going to be the stencils.